Hey, what's going on? Hi, guys. Lovely to see you again. Watch your ear holes. 3, 2, 1. All right. So, a lot was coming through. The great distraction. The great distraction. Man, what was coming through is if we can be so distracted. Okay, I'm going to use myself as an example. Drinking alcohol or doing drugs, right? If I'm distracted with beating myself up, I mustn't do this, or why did I do that, or if my mind is on, I'm hearing obsessively, if the forefront of my mind, if my mind is focused on not doing this, not doing that, not doing this, then I'm not focusing, the energy's not flowing or going where it needs to, right? It's the same thing. Change your thoughts, change your mind, change your perception. Thoughts become things. Okay? It puts us at a halt if we're thinking and focusing on stupid shit in the world, like what stars marrying what and who's fucking who. Who gives a fuck? What color your skin? Who cares? This, that, and the other thing? Who cares? But this is a great time. This is a great time. This is a time when our reflection, our mindset, everything should be on our soul, on our spirit. Because what I got, first I wrote coming back to source, returning to where we once belonged. Inside, back to the source, back to the light of all that one consciousness. When we leave our human, our soul is released back to itself, back to its source. The great returning, I ended up writing later on. But anyway, I wrote, before the great separation, the veil that was put upon us. Before that happened, when we went into the human, into our mother's womb, and we were born, that veil, that mind wipe occurred. The great veil was put upon us. But they, or nothing, can stop the light that burns inside each one of us. The great returning, that great gathering, the you versus you journey, getting lost in the sauce. Serena getting lost at like, oh man, 2 days ago I drank. Okay, well, that's done and over with. What are you doing now? Something about where our attention goes, energy flows. So these distractions help keep us from doing the inner work that needs to be done for our great returning. The great returning back to source. In one other video, I said the date Earth stood still. Both of these came out, so I'm going to show them both. And now I see all kinds of cool things. What looks like a spider in the clouds. A huge one. A horse. And then I don't know what that other thing is. It looks like two things coming together to make one. It looks like a creepy skeleton head with the eye sockets in just the nose and then the front part of the so the skeleton, the cross skull and crossbones type shit. It's distorted. Things are being distorted. It's falling apart. It's breaking apart. Because more people are focusing on their inner work. What needs to be done. It's soul preparation, people. We're in the middle of our soul preparation. Preparing the soul to return back to the source. That's what it's about. But if they can keep us distracted with all this other shit, then that stops us from seeing, from hearing the messages, the things that are trying to come through, because we're stuck in karmic land, or we're stuck on twin flames, we're stuck on all these things. Fuck all that. What's for you will be for you. What are you not seeing? What is it? The frequency, the vibration that they're trying to put out. Yeah, what are you not seeing? For us to be distracted so we don't focus on that returning back to source. The walls have to come tumbling down. The soul must be freed from the human and return back to its source, so then it can be, I'm getting distributed back out in its real form, in its real essence, that millennium of peace. Living with the Christ consciousness that's in us. Yeshua will take on a different body, but his peace he left with us. What's inside, he gave us the word. What's inside, he left with us. It's in us, and we can do even greater things. Faith, belief, it was your belief, it was your faith that made you whole. You just need to believe without seeing. Faith without seeing. Don't expect all these miraculous things. He came and did that already, but he left the key. He said key things to us, that he left the Holy Spirit with us, that it's in us, that he and the Father are one, and that he's one with us. That soul spark, the one that sent him, he left that with us. He may have parted us in human form, but he's still with us. What does he say? Come on, people, what does he say? I don't know. All I know is, Father, please take all these things from me. I'm tired. I'm battle weary. I need a break. I need a rest. There's no rest for the wicked. The dark doesn't take a break. Neither can you. But forever growing. Feeling weary. Feeling like, fuck. When is this gonna end? Can I keep going? Can I? And for some reason, you always find that spark that keeps you going. When you thought you could not go on anymore, the Father shows up in us. That spark that you have reignited in yourself shows, and you keep going. Makes a way where there is no way. You brought a rock to a fucking sword fight with a giant. And you won. Right? You took him down. Your whole life was being prepared for that moment, like David. David's whole life. God, what did he do? He was a sheep herder. He was just a boy. Everybody overlooked him. Right? I don't know. Did they make fun? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting my tails mixed up. Tales. He had to save his sheep. So did he fight a lion with his bare hand? A bear? Did he do all that? You thought you were in the desert and you were tossed aside. Didn't David sing too? Oh, I want to cry, because this story's beautiful, actually. But it was preparation the whole time. Pushed aside, overlooked. Just a sheep herder. But it was preparation to get him there. David was a game changer. Who's this fucking boy that's just coming out with nothing to go slay this giant with a rock? And then cut his fucking head off? Did he cut his head off with the giant's own sword? Like, fuck, man. Wow. So where are we being distracted? So it was shown to me. You're focusing on the wrong thing. You know how energy works, but man, don't we get lost in our human, in our ego? Don't we? Having everything you need. I would love. But maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe I am still to deal with it and go, okay, if I have to be around these people, this drug, these things, well, Father, show me what I'm not seeing that I need to get through so I can maybe move on. Or maybe I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Because it's a safe place. Being around it in my neighborhood doesn't bother me, but it's talking to people or being around people that do it that I know, and if they bring it, and you may like some of these, you know what I mean? But what can you do? What are you not seeing? Father, give me the strength to get through it. Please, I surrender. Because I'm not going to go out and just get high with, or even, I've had people offer me, or not offer me, but say, hey, is anything going around? No, I don't do that. Right? That doesn't bother me. I'm not going to go get high with strangers. So there's that. I heard, even though no matter how drunk I get, I'm not going to do that. But isn't that, what does that say? You've asked, now you're receiving. Oh, yeah. Yes, thank you. Thank you. What am I not seeing? And something about superficialities coming through. If someone is superficial and they can't see past like what I'm talking about and stuff like that, and they can't see past that, then they're not for you. That's God's shield around you. That's the angels watching over you. That's, I'm sorry, but, the God filter. Nope, you can't get through. Nope, they're not for you. So maybe people will see you a certain way because you don't need them in your fucking life or in your vibration, in your consciousness. Get off my page type shit, Go away. You're no longer needed or wanted. Thank you for helping us grow and learn. Love ya. Anyway, the great returning. Namaste. Peace.